Look, professional day traders absolutely do not rely on their memory. They just don't. They track every single trade, every setup, every mistake, and every result. Welcome. In today's deep dive, we are breaking down the harsh reality of day trading and what truly separates the pros from the amateurs. We're going to look at the exact tools and workflows that full-time traders use to stop bleeding capital and start building a real, quantifiable edge.
So let's just address the elephant in the room right away. Why is it that 84% of retail traders just completely fail? The reality is, day trading is incredibly brutal, and most traders rely entirely on their memory and just a gut feeling, instead of tracking what actually matters. When you're just staring at your account balance, trying to remember why on earth you took a trade last Tuesday, you're flying blind. You're relying on pure emotion, not data. And that brings us to this absolutely crucial point. The goal isn't just knowing if you made or lost money. Amateurs obsess over their profits. Professionals, they track their habits. The whole point is to understand exactly what is working, what is completely failing, and what specific behaviors you need to change. Because if you don't track your habits, you are never going to fix the leaks in your trading system. To really put this into perspective, just look at this number, 16%. Industry data shows that only 16% of proprietary traders actually make money. And honestly, only 3% make more than 50 grand a year. Keep in mind, these are traders at prop firms. They have huge capital, advanced tech, mentorship, team oversight, the whole shebang. Even with a massive edge like that, trading is tough. With that professional data review, your chances drop to pretty much zero. Okay, level 1, basic tools, and exactly why they eventually fail you. Everyone starts somewhere, right? But we really need to understand why these beginner setups end up being so frustrating.
The two most common tracking methods for beginners are broker statements and spreadsheets. Now, broker statements are great for tax season. They show your fills, your fees, and your bottom line. But they completely lack the why. They don't tell you why you entered a trade or what you were feeling. Spreadsheets, on the other hand, feel pretty smart at first. They're cheap, they're customizable, you can track your entry and exit points, but man, they require intense manual labor. They get incredibly messy as you start taking more trades.
In fact, the data reveals a really fascinating timeline. Traders using manual spreadsheets almost always abandon them within 60 to 90 days. Why? Because manual entry is just soul-crushing, especially after a bad red day. The absolute last thing you want to do after taking a painful loss is sit there manually typing your failures into an Excel cell. One revenge trading spiral that you could have prevented with good data is worth literally years of a proper journal subscription. And the time cost alone is just staggering. On a standard account, logging just 100 trades manually wastes roughly 8 to 10 hours a month. That is an entire workday spent doing data entry instead of actually studying charts, reviewing strategies, or working on your mindset. It's a massive drain on your most valuable resource, your time. So what's the alternative? Let's move to level 2, the professional toolkit. This is what happens when trading becomes your actual job, and your journal becomes your core infrastructure. The ultimate professional workflow completely eliminates all that manual friction. It breaks down into 3 automated steps. First, automatically syncing your trades directly from the broker. Second, reviewing a crystal clear analytics dashboard. And third, visually replaying your executions. This flow ensures that the second you finish trading, your data is just waiting for you, perfectly organized. Because a real performance dashboard isn't some messy spreadsheet with 50 confusing columns. It's clean, it's highly visual, and it focuses only on the metrics that actually matter. You get immediate, real-time feedback on your balance growth, your win percentage, and your profit factor. You can instantly gauge the health of your trading system without having to do any complicated math yourself. Let's dive into these specific metrics, what we call the real edge analytics. Look, you don't need 50 different data points when you're learning. You need to know your win rate, your average win versus your average loss, your profit factor, and crucial warning signs like drawdown signals. For example, maybe the data shows you consistently bleed capital on Fridays after 11 a.m. Tracking these specific points is exactly how pros figure out where to focus and which toxic habits to kill immediately. But hey, it's not all just hard numbers. There's also the qualitative side, which is best tracked through a structured, calendar-based journal. Beginners actually learn a ton from qualitative data. Seeing a calendar view helps you connect your financial performance to your actual mindset on that specific day. You can document your thesis, track your emotional state, and literally see how your mood correlates with your green and red days. It's eye-opening. All right, moving into section 3, the game changer, trade replay and psychology.
This is, without a doubt, the most powerful tool in the professional toolkit. So, what is it? Trade Replay is a tool that reconstructs your executions tick by tick using 1-second data. It's like a time machine for your trades. You watch it unfold exactly as the market printed it. And why is this infinitely better than a spreadsheet? Well, a static chart makes every exit look super obvious in hindsight, right? Replay reveals your hesitation, your timing flaws, and your actual execution under real pressure.
And here is why that matters so much. Replay restores the uncertainty you felt during execution. Think about the last time you had a panic exit and sold way too early. When you watch that trade playback live, second by second, you can honestly ask yourself, did I actually follow my entry rules here? Was my exit rational, or was it just pure emotional FOMO? Seeing the price action live, without the comfort of hindsight, forces absolute accountability.
Which brings us to the ultimate solution, the TradeZella workflow. If you're looking to bring all of these pro concepts into one seamless environment, platforms like TradeZella centralize everything. No more scattered tabs, no more lost spreadsheets.
The advantages here are just massive for active traders. First off, it features auto-sync for over 500 brokers across stocks, options, futures, and crypto. It's got that invaluable Replay 2.0 tick-by-tick feature we just talked about. Custom analytics and mistake tagging are built right in. And crucially, it features prop firm sync, a dedicated dashboard to track your evaluation progress and your drawdown rules across unlimited prop firm accounts all at once. And check out how automated insights can completely transform your approach. When you look at hundreds of tagged trades, AI analytics often reveal a crazy reality. 80% of a trader's profits frequently come from just 2 specific setups, usually executed in a very tight time window. The rest of the trading, it's literally just noise or negative trades dragging the account down. Having software automatically discover this edge for you, it's a real game changer. I really want you to let this quote sink in for a second. The journal is not the edge. Using the journal to identify where the edge is being left on the table is where the improvement comes from. We aren't just hoarding data to feel productive. We're using this data to aggressively identify our weaknesses and fundamentally change our behavior in the markets.
All right, let's wrap this up with Section 5, Common Mistakes, and our final verdict. I want to make sure you know exactly what pitfalls to avoid starting right now.
Look, if you want to stay stuck in the amateur cycle, do these things. Only track your P&L. Never look at your trades after the closing bell. Ignore all your commissions, fees, and slippage. Trade like a robot and pretend you don't have emotions. And finally, mix all your personal and prop firm accounts together in one big messy pile. Seriously, these are fatal errors, and doing them absolutely guarantees you'll leave money on the table. So, the final verdict is crystal clear. Broker statements are fine for taxes. Spreadsheets are an okay starting point if you're brand new. But when trading becomes your job, you have to treat it like a real business. Stop relying on your memory. Let dedicated platforms do the heavy lifting so you can focus 100% of your energy on executing your edge. If you are ready to finally upgrade your trading infrastructure, you can grab 20% off TradeZella using the exclusive link provided today. But honestly, regardless of the software you choose, the underlying truth is the same. Amateur trading is an exercise in memory, while professional trading is an exercise in data. So, take a hard look at your own trading desk right now. Are you running a highly optimized data business? Or are you just gambling and hoping you remember the lessons tomorrow?